Hello, I'm Pradeep and I'm from India and my state is called Kerala. Alright, so I'm going to tell you one story and the story will be in the present tense. So I'm going to tell you the same story that we heard from our previous lesson or previous mini story. If you want, you can go to YouTube and look for Pradeep's mini story. Just type in a YouTube search box and just search box and just type there Pradeep's mini story. So, and before I start the story, I want to give you some of the instructions that you can practice. Okay, I want you to go to your personal room and close your door of your room or even the window, the door of your window. You have to close and just walk around your room while you're listening to this mini story. Okay. So when I ask you some questions from this mini story, I want you to answer every single questions. Okay, that's really a good practice. Because the bad thing is I don't want you to sit there quietly, because if you sit there quietly, your brain will not work. So if you practice some with your mouth, it's going to be really helpful for you. So, alright, that's it. Now I'm going to start the story here, and the story, it's happening now. So I'm going to tell you the story from, as we say, present tense. So I will ask you some questions as I tell you the story, okay? Alright, so let's get started there. There is a cat and there is a cat named Puppy, and Puppy wants to study at a school. So is there a cat? Yes, of course, right? Yeah, there is a cat. So what is there? Well, a cat, right? Yeah. So is there a cat or is there a dog? Well, of course, there is a cat, right? Yeah. There is not a dog. So is there a dog named Puppy? No, there is not a dog named Puppy. There is a dog. There is a cat named Puppy. So what does Puppy want to do? Well, he wants to study at a school, right? Yeah. Puppy wants to study at a school. So who wants to study at a school? Well, Puppy, right? Puppy wants to study at a school. So, does Puppy want to study at a college? No, he doesn't, right? No, Puppy does not want to study at a college. He wants to study at a school. Alright, so Puppy tries himself to study at a school. Okay? But it's not successful. Because the school management tells Puppy, cats are not allowed. So obviously, you know, who is Puppy, right? Puppy is a cat. If you don't know yet, Puppy is a cat. So, does Puppy try himself to study at a school? Yes, of course, yes. Yes, he does, right? Yeah, Puppy tries himself to study at a school. So, who tries himself to study at a school? Well, Puppy, right? Yeah, Puppy tries himself to study at a school. And where does Puppy try himself to study at? Well, does he try to study at a college? No, he doesn't try to study at a college. He tries to study at a school. So, does Puppy the dog or does Puppy the cat try himself to study at a school? Well, Puppy the cat, right? Puppy the dog doesn't try himself to study at a school. And where does Puppy the cat try himself to study at? Well, at school, right? Yeah. So, is it successful? No, of course it's not successful. So, what is not successful? Well, the school that Puppy try himself to study at a school, not successful, right? Yeah. The school that Puppy tries himself to study at is not successful. Alright. So what does the management tell? Well, they tell Puppy is not allowed or cats are not allowed to study at the school. So where does the management tell that Puppy is not allowed? Well, at their school, right? Yeah. They tell Puppy that Puppy is not allowed to study at their school. So, who does the management tell who does the management tell is not allowed? Well, Puppy, right? Yeah. They tell Puppy. And who tells Puppy that he's not allowed to study at the school? Well, the school management, right? So, Puppy is really upset. Yeah, Puppy is really upset and he decides to see a movie. He decides to see a movie. So, who is upset? Well, Puppy. So, is Puppy happy? No, of course he's not happy. He is upset. So, he is unhappy? Well, yeah, we can say that because, Puppy is upset. If someone is upset, we can say they are unhappy or sad, okay? It's the same meaning. So, does Puppy decide to see a movie? Yes, he did. Yes, he does, right? Puppy decided to see a movie. So, who decided to see a movie? Well, Puppy, right? Yeah, Puppy decides to see a movie. And does Puppy decide to see a football game? No, obviously not, right? Puppy doesn't decide to see a football game, but Puppy decides to see a movie. So, during that movie, Puppy sees a man sitting next to him. So, during what Puppy sees a man sitting next to him? Well, a movie, right? Yeah, a movie. So, who sees a man sitting during that movie? Well, Puppy, right? Yeah, Puppy sees a man sitting next to him. And when does Puppy see a man sitting next to him? Well, during that movie, right? Yeah, during that movie, Puppy sees a man sitting next to him. And where does Puppy see a man sitting next to him? Well, in the movie theater, right? Or at the movie theater. You can say either way, okay? Yeah, Puppy sees a man sitting next to him in the movie theater or at the movie theater. So, does Puppy see a cat sitting next to him? No, he doesn't. He doesn't see a cat sitting next to him, but he sees a man sitting next to him. Alright, so does Puppy see, and what does Puppy see sitting next to him? Well, a man, right? Yeah, he sees a man sitting next to him. And what is the name of that person? Well, the name of the person is Thomas. Yeah, the name of the person is Thomas. And is that man's name Thomas? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the man's name is Thomas. And after the movie, Puppy's again upset, and Thomas asks, "Why do you seem upset?" Well, is Puppy again upset? Yes, he is, right? Yeah, Puppy is upset again. And who is upset again? Well, Puppy, right? And why does Puppy upset again? Well, he upsets again because the school management tells him that he is not allowed to study at the school. So, what does Thomas ask Puppy? Well, Thomas asks Puppy, why does he upset? Well, who asks Puppy, why do you upset? Well, Thomas, right? Yeah, Thomas asks Puppy, why do you upset? Alright, so who does Thomas ask, why do you upset? Well, Puppy, right? Yeah, Thomas asks Puppy, why do you upset? Now you tell me, and when does Thomas ask Puppy, why do you upset? Well, after the movie finishes, right? Yeah, after the movie finishes, Thomas asks Puppy, why do you upset? Alright, so Puppy tells, I'm upset because I'm not able to study at the school, right? Or the management tells that I'm not able to study at the school, or the cats, because Puppy is a cat, right? The management tells me that I'm not able to study at the school. So what does the management tell Puppy? Well, that is not allowed to study at the school, right? So, and what does Puppy tells Thomas? What does Puppy tell Thomas? Well, he tells him that he is not allowed to study at the school. So, does Puppy tell Thomas that he is allowed to study at the school? No, he doesn't. Puppy does not tell Thomas that he is not allowed. He is allowed to study at the school. He tells him that he is not allowed to study at the school. Alright, so Thomas tells Puppy, no problem, you are able to study at my school because I am the principal of that school. Then, the next day, Puppy starts go to Thomas's school. Alright, that's enough for mini story now. Now you can practice this story for at least